Most people don't wake up tired because they're lazy. They wake up tired because something feels disconnected. They work, they build, they push forward, and yet something feels off, even when things are going well. Not failure, not burnout, something quieter. We're taught to answer one question first. What do you do? Founder, marketer, engineer, business owner. But what is the easiest part of a life to explain and the least meaningful? You can change what you do 10 times and still feel exactly the same inside. There's a moment described in psychology that explains this perfectly. A man spends decades selling steel. He can explain the quality, the efficiency, the technical advantages, but when someone asks him, "So what?" he freezes, not because he lacks intelligence, but because no one ever asked him why his work mattered. Not to customers, not to the world, not even to himself. Your why is not a goal, not a passion, not a mission statement. It's not what you want to become. It's the pattern that already exists in who you are at your best. It lives in the moments you felt proud, the work that energized you without reward, the experiences that shaped how you see people. Your why isn't invented, it's discovered. This is why effort alone doesn't create fulfillment. You can work longer hours, scale faster, make more money, and still feel strangely empty. Because effort amplifies direction. And if the direction is unclear, effort only makes the discomfort louder. Hard work without why doesn't fail, it just feels hollow. People assume their why lives in the future. When I succeed, when I'm free, when I've built something big. But the truth is uncomfortable. Your why shows up in the past, in stories you rarely tell, in moments you never put on a resume. That's why you can't find it alone. We are blind to our own patterns. Others hear the thread, we hear only the noise. Finding your why doesn't start with thinking harder. It starts with remembering specific moments, real emotions, concrete experiences. Not what happened, but how it felt. Over time, a pattern appears, what you consistently give to others, and the impact it has on them. That pattern becomes a filter for decisions, for opportunities, for what to say yes and no to. When people discover their why, something subtle happens. They don't suddenly become fearless, they become clearer. They stop chasing every opportunity. They stop explaining themselves so much. They stop confusing motion with progress. Their work feels aligned, even when it's hard. If your work feels heavy lately, it may not be because you need more discipline. It may be because you're answering the wrong question. Not, what should I do next? But, what has always mattered to me, even before I knew how to name it? This channel isn't about finding quick answers. It's about learning how to ask better questions. Because when you understand why you move, the direction stops feeling forced.